In the face of societal turmoil, Stoicism offers not just comfort, but a battle plan. It gifts us three potent strategies for the pursuit of social change. The first, a principle etched deep into the Stoic heart, is to differentiate between what we can control and what we cannot. Imagine you are a sculptor with marble before you. There's a limit to what your hands can craft. The Stoician focuses on their own actions and attitudes, much like our sculptor shapes the marble, recognizing the block may have flaws beyond their control. This discernment empowers us to pour our energy into what truly matters, our own contributions to change. Our second strategy rings with the wisdom of the ancients, urging us to lead by example. Stoicism tells us that actions speak a language louder than words ever could. Picture the greatest leaders in history, not just preaching change but living it, embodying the ideals they stood for. When we embody the change we wish to see, we become lighthouses in the fog of societal struggle, guiding others through our steadfast commitment and unwavering integrity. The third Stoic strategy lies in cultivating inner resilience, akin to building a fortress within. It's about preparing oneself for the long haul because social change is a marathon, not a sprint. It involves strengthening our mental and emotional defenses, so we can weather the storm of opposition, disappointment, and setbacks. Reflect on the tale of a mighty oak tree. It does not grow strong overnight. Each day, it adds a layer to its bark, reinforcing its stance, readying itself to stand tall against the fiercest winds. These strategies are time-tested, having been applied by Stoic philosophers such as Seneca, Epictetus, and Emperor Marcus Aurelius themselves. They understood that while the world may be turbulent and unpredictable, the path of virtue and the pursuit of the common good were steady beacons to follow. Seneca, in his moral essays, emphasized the importance of being deeply rooted in the community, contributing to its well-being and leading social progress through personal virtue. Epictetus, on the other hand, taught us to embrace what life presents, while exerting our will only on those things within our sphere of influence. And Marcus Aurelius, in his famous Meditations, underlined the importance of staying true to one's values, even, and especially, when faced with adversity. Stoicism, therefore, doesn't discourage engagement with society or the fight for justice. Instead, it equips us with a robust framework to engage effectively and sustainably. On this journey of social change, we are reminded to ask ourselves, are we focusing on the aspects of change we can affect? Are our daily actions reflective of the change we champion? And finally, are we nurturing our inner strength to stay the course, even when faced with challenges? These are not mere philosophical musings but practical guides for action. We are encouraged to begin with the self, to forge a character that can withstand the trials of activism and advocacy. In transforming ourselves, we create ripples that can eventually turn into waves of collective transformation. This iterative process of internal change and external influence is akin to a dance between the self and society, where each step we take shapes the world around us. Taking a leaf from the Stoic book, we learn that to fight for social change, we must commit to lifelong learning, adapting our strategies as the landscape evolves. Change is not a destination but a continuous journey, enriched by each courageous act and each moment of reflection. As we walk this path, we are not alone. The Stoics believed in the power of community and the collective human spirit. In our modern context, this translates to building networks of allies, engaging in constructive dialogue, and leveraging the collective power of grassroots movements. Like a mosaic, every individual piece is critical to the larger picture of change. In conclusion, Stoicism presents us with a blueprint for social activism that is as relevant today as it was in ancient times. By focusing on what is within our power, leading by example, and cultivating inner resilience, we become formidable agents of change. Implementing these strategies can help us navigate the complexities of societal reform with clarity, purpose, and steadfastness. So let us take these Stoic teachings and apply them to our lives, our communities, and our societies, that we might not just witness change, but actively participate in its unfolding. For as Marcus Aurelius once said, what we do now echoes in eternity. And with these words, we close our exploration of the three Stoic strategies for the pursuit of social change. Remember, in the grand tapestry of life, Each thread we weave with intention and wisdom contributes to a stronger, more resilient, and just society.